Proper wet season rain. Botswana thunderstorms. More rain. Very slow going in the rain. Plenty of water all around. And very slippery clay surfaces. This is what you get when you visit Botswana in the wet season. Come and join us on our Epic Botswana adventure in December of 2022. We left a nice and dry Nelspruit after we filled up with fuel, which turned out to be our highest expense for the trip. As we left Nelspruit, the clouds began to gather, and not long after that, the first drops started to fall. We kept pushing forward and had rain for most of the way to Matamba Bushcamp, our first stop of the trip. We just finished setting up camp. Well, basically finished. Now it is just time to put the pegs for the awning, but that can wait a bit. I think it's time for a cold one and to start the fire. Hidden away in the heart of the Limpopo Province lies the beautiful Matamba Bushcamp in an area classified as Savanna Grassland. Less than 300 kilometers from Johannesburg, it takes around 3 hours to get there, and from Nelspruit it is around 450 kilometers, but due to bad road conditions it is more than 5 hours drive just to get there. This unique destination offers an unforgettable experience for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. We stayed at Tau Camp, which has 5 campsites: Oriole, Kingfisher, Hornbill, Franklin and Rongo. They are all over 100 meters apart, which helps to maintain a private and wild camping experience. We stayed at Franklin, which is one of the largest sites, and thus our preferred site. At the time of filming, there was other campers at Rongo, so we did not take any footage. The ablution facilities are very well maintained and clean. For the more adventurous, there are outside showers as well, and just as the main bathroom, it is also very well maintained. There is a kitchen area in the center of the camp that has 2 washing sinks, an info area, and ice for sale, where an honesty box is provided for payment. As the days can become quite warm, guests can relax at the small splash pool at Tau Camp. Visitors can enjoy hiking and mountain biking on a large stretch of sandy tracks, but no driving is allowed on the farm. For bird enthusiasts, the campsite offers the opportunity to spot some of the 300 species found in the area. Adventurers can explore the hides and waterholes that are along the 5 trails on the farm. Us, we enjoy sitting in camp and taking in all of the wildlife that can pass through the camp. With its breathtaking scenery, exciting activities and warm hospitality, Matamba Bushcamp is the perfect destination for anyone looking to experience the beauty and adventure of an unfenced camping experience with upmarket campsites. After 2 days of unwinding at Matamba, it was time for us to pack up. And today we are crossing the Limpopo into Botswana. We used the Stockpoort Passhold border post as it has always been quiet when crossing. The only downside is that the road turns into gravel as you enter Botswana. We arrived at Khama Rhino Sanctuary around midday and got allocated one of our favorite campsites, campsite number 8. Arriving early gave us enough time to get the camp ready and still enjoy what Khama has to offer. Also, it gave us enough time to go and check out all the other campsites that is available. Campsite 3 and Campsite 4 has a clear view of each other, and Campsite 4 is right next to the road. Campsite 6 and Campsite 7, although large and shady, it also has a clear view of each other. Campsite 11 is very large and one of our preferred sites. If we had to recommend a campsite to anyone, it will be any site from Campsite 8 to Campsite 13. Campsite D1, D2 and Camp C is clearly not allocated often. Khama also has a swimming pool and a restaurant. So we are here at Malemapan at Khama Rhino Sanctuary, and we are really impressed with all the animals around. This is the most dung beetles we have ever seen gathering on a rhino midden. And then of course the roller dung beetle. The wet season brings out an abundance of game at Khama, and it is highly recommended. This is the bird hide in Khama Rhino Sanctuary. It is a bit neglected and in desperate need of some maintenance, but it is still a nice place to come and sit, looking over the waterhole, seeing some birds and lots of terrapins. After a good night's rain, we once again hit the road and headed towards Letlhakane. Here we top up the cruiser and all the jerry cans were filled. We also do our last shopping at the Tiamani Mall. Here there is a well-stocked Pick n Pay and all the other necessities that you will need before heading further north into Botswana. And then, of course, a burger for the road from Nando's. The Botswana clouds start to gather on our way to Rakops, and it is clear that a proper storm is brewing in the distance. Just before Rakops, we are having the mother of all storms. Check this. Within a few minutes, the roads were flooded with water. We finally arrived here at the turn off to the Central Kalahari Game Reserve, just outside of Rakops. Now it is time for another 45 kilometers of bad roads. So it is going to be slow going and then to Deception Valley. Let's hit the road. As you turn off the main road towards CKGR, the scenery immediately changes. The roads were flooded and very slow going. It took us more than 3 hours just to reach the Matsuega gate. After all the admin at the gate, we were hopeful that the roads was going to be easier to drive from here on forward. But we were wrong. The pools of water became deeper and deeper, and the clay surfaces became extremely slippery. But finally, we made it to Deception Valley and arrived at Kori Campsite 3 just before sunset. In the next episode, we awake to millions of insects outside in the camp. I take apart the cruiser to remove grass seeds. We head over to the Makgadikgadi National Park where I do some more maintenance. And we get to spend a few nights in luxury at the Sitatunga camp just outside of Maun.